Just before we start, got a little question for you, Jack.
Go on.
Would you rather your search history be read at your wedding or your intrusive thoughts played on a screen at your funeral? Search history at your wedding or intrusive thoughts played at a funeral?
You've already read my search history on this podcast, which was one of the most embarrassing moments of my whole life.
Okay, so I'm just going to give everyone a little recap.
No, you don't have to.
Yes, I will, because we share the same.
You don't.
We share the same YouTube.
You don't.
And I was looking at the history, and there's all like 4 ways to last longer in bed.
No, dude.
How to get a better jawline.
Fuck, man.
Oh my God, that is loose.
Wait, it just popped up. I just clicked on it.
Like Kegel exercises to last longer in bed. All these things. And that was just scratching the surface. I only went like a month down. Like,
why do you always do this?
Oh, hey, you do it to yourself. You do it to yourself.
Hey, look, sorry for wanting to improve in my life.
Yeah, all right.
But, I
actually got a few pointers from those videos anyway.
Yeah, because you can watch it and then it doesn't come up for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So my intrusive thoughts about, well, you're dead. Once you're dead, you're dead. So like, fuck it.
Oh, but then people like, that stains your name forever. Like intrusive thoughts. I know you've thought about your mum and dad like getting it on. You always say that. You always go, mention mum and dad banging. And you're like, what the fuck?
Talking about your mum and dad, not mine.
Oh my God. I've actually heard you say some things, eh?
So when's your search history coming out?
On your wedding day. But then you're breaking up.
Nah. Okay. Well, I'd rather, when you're dead. Ignorance is bliss. You won't even know.
That name is stained forever. That Clark of yours
true.
When in at the burial ground is just freak. Just like suspect. Has there ever been a time when you genuinely thought you were going to die? We got Liam in the room with us right now, our beautiful housemate.
Because he's got a great story to tell us about the time he thought he was going to die with Bam Bam while we're filming.
And I also thought he was going there
So did I. I thought I was going to die, to be honest.
Yeah, do you know what? I kind of had a thought I might die as well. But
I thought a lot of people were going to die that day.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that was going to die that day. But like growing up, I think I remember one time I had dogs come up to me. They didn't attack me or anything.
Oh, yeah.
But I remember dogs like maybe the size of me coming near me, and I was like a plant. I was like a plant stuck me and Callum, and then they started licking us, and I was like, any minute now,
it could change real quick.
I don't think bounding over.
I got a feeling for you. You get this feeling a lot.
Yeah.
It's like
I could go on the way driving here actually.
Yeah, like I reckon once a day actually I'd see you with fear in your face, like you're gonna die.
I had a pack of little Jack Russell circling me. I thought I was going to die. No,
I had one which I have spoken about on the podcast a long time ago, but it's a long story. But in short, it was egging cars when I was like 16, and this guy we found out later got out of prison, and he turned the car back around and chased us with a metal bat, and I got stuck in the doorway, like the front doorway. I wasn't in the house. I was just at like up next to a plant with a white t-shirt on, and the friggin' sensor light came on, and he didn't see me, and he was doing laps with the metal pole, beating the shit out of cars and everything,
God.
It was like 2 a.m. going, get out, I'm going to kill you.
Oh my God.
Walking literally next to me pretty much. And I just visioned my funeral, everything. And that was genuinely the most scared I've ever been in my life.
Do you remember that's like that feeling when the car stops and you're like, that's kind of why you do it, like why you do it.
Like when it wanted to happen, but when it happens, you're like, why is this happening? I want to die.
At my grandma's house and that guy came around the backyard.
Oh my God.
So we're having a birthday party. I was probably like 13 or something.
13 or 14, and we're all like sleeping in a tent out the back of his house. Like, staying up, eating lollies and stuff.
Making noise, whatever. And literally the side light just came on and
sensor light.
Sensor light came around on the side. This guy walked around the corner. And I was like, I thought it was my dad because I couldn't really see it because the sensor light was in our face. I was like, Dad? And then it's like 8 of us having a sleepover in the tent.
What were you doing wrong?
But we're staying
just
up.
being loud and
We're just little kids, like staying up past 11, and we're like on a sugar high, like having the time of our lives. Like first time staying awake past prime possum. And this kid I was around the corner.
I go, Dad, and then he goes, and the guy, like as he emerges from the sensor light, he goes, you fuckers have been keeping me up far too long.
And like had a beer bottle in his hand, he goes, I'm going to get you.
Shut up.
Yeah, I swear to God. And he started running at us, and we all just split.
Split.
Our mate Adam was going, Dad! Dad! Like screaming for my dad.
Shut up.
Yeah. So we all started
I'm your dad.
So this guy's in like on Liam's like property.
In our backyard. Like,
What?
Come
So
around
we all just took off sprinting. Like Liam doesn't have a back fence, so we just started running into like the caravan park, all screaming, like crying. Like one of our mates had rollerblades on because we're going to the skate park. So he's running down the road in roller skates.
Shut up.
And we all ran like literally 5Ks to our mate Denny's place, and we all got to there, like all split up. Like Denny's that quick. He was like, he used to win cross country. And he was like 2Ks ahead of us, and we all thought we were going to die. Like, get attacked.
How many years ago? Like a couple years ago?
Oh, no,
Well,
it was
like 14.
No,
Yeah, it's last week. But the reason Liam's in here is to tell a story about when we were filming the Impractical Jokers,
which is a TV show that we used to do. So I'm just filling in people that don't know. It's a hidden camera TV show, like a prank show.
Yeah. And we do challenges throughout the week. And then if you lose the challenges, you get punished. And punishments are the worst. Like that's where all of the three others just gang up and try and pretty much get your worst fear.
Yeah.
And make you and throw you into it.
Which is honestly hard for us to find for Liam because you don't care about that much.
Yeah,
and you're also kind of...
I'm willing to do most things without being like too ashamed.
Yeah.
Let me call Liam the Iceman. It's hard to crack him.
Yeah.
And when you... And we honestly, we hadn't cracked him until this moment on the show.
You got me.
I've never seen your face look like that.
I've never seen you like that ever. And I've seen you in some bad positions before.
What?
But yeah, hang on.
Whoa.
But I've never seen you so embarrassed, scared. Like
mate.
Nearly, you were like pretty much crying.
I was terrified.
Were you crying? Did you cry?
Oh, no, but I was pretty close.
Your face went like
It's okay to cry.
I know.
It's okay
I actually
to cry.
had a guy come up to me like way after the show and was like he was like an actor. He's like, we loved you. Like, that was great acting. I'm like, dude, I wasn't acting.
That was not acting.
Shit.
Okay, go on.
So,
go through it. Go through it.
I'll explain it. So we teed up Bam Bam Tai Tuivasa, who's the heavyweight UFC fighter, absolute legend.
And he's a big boy too. He's
heavyweight.
He'd be 110
120.
Oh,
120 easy.
Yeah.
That's like when he's cutting weight.
Yeah, he's like a street fighter growing up. Like that's how we got into it.
Yeah, he's an absolute brawler. And he's an absolute legend. Anyway, so we teed it up with him to like secretly, he had a fight coming up and we got Liam. So he got a crew to come to his brewery. He has a beer brand called Drink West. And he has a brewery out in Penrith.
Penrith, yeah.
And he got his crew to come, like all his fans, to come do a Q&A. There was a Q&A he was doing with a UFC commentator, but that was actually Liam. So Liam didn't know like Bam Bam was in on it, and only us knew.
And so Liam didn't know anything about anything. And the only other person out of the whole crowd that knew about this was Bam Bam.
Yeah, and his brother.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's it. So we're talking about a crowd of like 50 people.
Yeah.
And a few of these guys, Bam Bam had just recently got out of prison and stuff.
And so we, when you do a punishment, you go out there. Liam doesn't know, and literally until maybe 10 minutes, we do an intro, and Liam finds out in the intro what he has to do. So we told him that he was going to have to be a interviewer for Bam Bam.
Yeah, host a press conference for. He was fighting in Vegas at the time. And it's like, you're going to host this press conference for Bam Bam in front of all of his fans at his Drink West
brewery.
Yeah, brewery.
And our job was to make Liam ask the worst, most embarrassing, rude, disrespectful questions possible.
So heavy.
Oh my
God.
heavy.
Anyway, so Liam's out there. He's already nervous because there's like a crowd, and he knows like
40 degrees out. In
it was literally 40 degrees. It was the hottest day on earth.
In a shed.
Yeah, and he's got this tiny little earpiece in, and we dress him up in little boat shoes and tight pants and little polo and whatever. And Bam Bam comes out, and the crowd's going off, and then we just progressively made.
Sorry, just like even before that, like they stuff you in this little room. And I still had no idea what I was about to say. Like I knew I was going out doing this press conference, and I was like, holy shit, okay. But you still like getting dressed and whatever, putting on chinos and oh my God. And anyway, and then I got given palm cards, and they're like, don't look at these until you get out there, and then just go straight off the bat. So you just know that there's something here, you're going to read it. And then so when you get out there, it's like, all right, turn it around. And you boys are like in my ear, like, all right, walk out. And you walk out, and everyone's looking at you, and you're like, holy shit, I've never even hosted anything before, let alone a fight like a press conference.
That in itself is scary enough.
That's scary enough. And then when I get there, it was like introducing Bam Bam, and it was all kind of cool. And then, oh my God, and then it just went every second palm card, or it was like in between, you guys just feeding things in my ear, and it was just like the worst.
And so like, Yeah, we end up like the jokes just got progressively worse and worse.
So Bam Bam, now that you've lost your last 3 fights,
Was it A lack of talent?
why did you lose it? A lack of talent,
B, lack of effort?
a lack of effort,
C, you're just too soft.
or C, you're just too soft?
How about D? I rip your fucking head off.
Liam's asking these like kind of rude jokes, like saying these things about like him on this losing streak and like saying he's a big boy and like
just dumb stuff, like just disrespectful, that things that weren't true, like you're not even a good fighter and and your punch wouldn't hurt, and like just the worst things
and
ever.
the crowd is slowly just getting more and more off Liam. And Liam's like, you can see Liam's arms sweating and get rattled. And then at one stage, we told Bam Bam's brother to like get up and go, "Oi, you out the front." But he was like literally like the best actor I've ever seen. But he was the only one that knew. So when Bam Bam's brother said to Liam, "Oi, stop being fucking disrespectful, come out here," everyone else in the crowd went, "Yeah, fucking oath, I'm with him."
Yeah.
So everyone else in the crowd who weren't in on it were going, "Yeah, you fucking out here."
Come.
Oh, yes.
Stop the fucking interview. Come over here. Let me finish it. Oh my God. Hey, come over here on the talk to you. Hurry up.
So while it's all happening, I'm sitting there like hearing you guys talk. I'm like, you guys don't know what's going on out here. You're in this little room out the back. You can't see because like you guys can't really see you can't see the expression on their faces and like the anger in their eyes when they're looking right at you. And I'm like, and I was sitting there, I was like, fuck, you guys don't know what you're getting me into here. Like you're telling me this shit, but you don't know what's going to happen.
And our camera person said that someone came up to him and said, "Who's running this show? Because we're going to fucking kill him."
Yeah.
And then, so as this is happening, he's getting worse and worse and worse. And it started to get to a point where even Bam Bam, which knew about it, he was like feeling really awkward and tense because he's like, I don't know if this is going to break out in a big fight and they're going to kill him because I don't have control over these people now. Like,
oh, dude.
Because they're there to support Bam Bam. You're being disrespectful to Bam Bam.
Yeah.
And then the guy, remember that guy said to the Bam Bam's sister or brother or something, he goes, No, they were saying to each other. They told us after it finished, they said to us, they go, "Mate, we were just saying to each other, just wait till it's over and we'll kill him."
We'll get him. We'll get him outside.
That's right.
Yeah, but so each one was like, so everyone was getting up and just walking to the corner and just looking at me and just standing there with their arms crossed and just being like, "Wait till it's over, buddy," and shit. And I was
you
like,
were
"Oh
freaking.
my God." Like, and also like when you watch the clip, you only see like 8 minutes of what it actually is, but we were probably there for 40 minutes.
Yeah, they watered it down so much for TV, obviously, because it's just got out of hand. But anyway, I remember the reason you nearly died was because Jack.
Oh my God.
So we obviously, when we have like, we know Liam's out there, we know what, questions we want to set Liam up with to like make him look like an idiot. And then we just say things on the fly. But there was this one joke that was like,
I still regret it.
Bam Bam, like, why, now you got money, why you live out here? Why don't you move to Bondi like me? Which is like, just like, and me and Dom,
it's not even a better place. It's just the worst thing to say.
It's just the shittest thing. Like
it was almost about to cut. It was like almost like get out of there. And then Jack just fed this line in my ear. And as the show goes, you have to do what you're told. And once Jack said it, as I was saying it, I heard in my ear this, "No, don't, no."
I was going, me and Dom were going, "Jack, don't tell him that. Don't." And our director was going, "Jack, say it, Jay." And then me and
because our director wrote it down. It was written on the paper as like the last beat, like the last thing to say.
And she was already getting like chaotic in there.
Bad.
It should have ended 20 minutes before that.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
You had to, yeah.
I had to, and I was looking at it.
You were looking at it, and me and Dom were going, no, don't say it, don't fucking say it. And then
Dom had his hands on his head, and he walked across the warehouse to the other end, and he's on a pallet going, "No, no." And then you heard Liam repeat it. Oh, mate, and that's where it got
as soon as I delivered that line,
the whole thing
people
kicked off.
started throwing chairs and stuff. Like people were like, "Fuck!" Like just swearing their mouth, like, "Oh, you're in trouble." Like, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Everyone started walking out at that point.
Yeah, it was just
and
that
then
was just so wrong.
And so when it was that far gone that it was so hard to break to him. So Bam Bam tried to break it to him. You ran into a locker room.
Dude, I remember looking at Bam Bam because I remember even him, like I could see in his face, he was like, oh shit. Like, and so he just got up and like, he's a bad man. Like if he's saying, oh shit, I was like, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. So Liam's hiding in a storage cupboard just off the side of the stage with his foot on the door.
I had my foot on the door, literally like so people, because people were trying to get in.
Wedged himself in.
And then Bam Bam
came to us.
He was in the earpiece going, get the fuck out of here and help me.
Me, you, and Dom didn't want to come out. I don't even know if Dom did come out.
To your credit, you were first out.
Yeah.
You know, remember the garage door wouldn't open?
Yeah.
So we're trying to get out and help, and the door wouldn't open. I was actually kind of stoked about.
Yeah.
The door wouldn't open. Anyway, we went under there, and we started saying, this is always the awkwardest part about the show, when you tell them it's a joke and it's a prank and when none of it's true. It takes like 5 minutes, I reckon, or more for everyone to kind of realize
what's going on.
What's happened.
Yeah.
And that 5 minutes is the most tense, awkward, embarrassing moment of your life. And then we found Liam, he's hiding in the cupboard, sweating, his face is still blue.
Yeah, but then they took it so well.
Yeah,
they were so good.
Yeah,
Like once
legends.
they came around to the joke, like that was like being filmed and stuff. They were like, "Oh, you boys are lucky.
Yeah,
like you guys are good to go." And they were such good. They were the best sports about it. They were all so good
about it. One of the guys
it.
goes, "You guys got some balls coming out of here saying that shit."
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
and we got Liam, and then they all like end up like giving you a pat on the back, giving you a hug, looking after you. But the whole show is about pushing boundaries. You know? Like, and it's the joke's on Liam. Like Liam is the one that looks like
made me look like a dickhead.
Yeah. And so but we got checked that day.
I just remember those two. I just remember in the car park talking about it afterwards, and those two bored-headed guys with the tattoos. They were so freaking nice after it. But I remember them, they were laughing. They go, mate, we just said to each other, like, we'll just get him after. It's fine. So I think that meant like possibly kill him.
People were rocking up after it had been revealed because some people had got on the blower and been like, get down here now, this guy's trying to talk shit about Bam Bam. So like people were still rocking up and they like coming out of the car being like, what's going on? And then they're like, then one of the guys actually said to me, he goes, mate, I thought you were going to leave in a body bag.
They got a good community out there. They got each other's backs. We don't have your back, but they got each other's backs out there. If you were getting killed, we're like, oh,
that was one of the
had fun.
worst feelings I've ever felt ever. Just like in that room being like, you guys don't understand what's happening right now.
I think fear is good, but that much fear is not.
Yeah, that was a close call.
You don't want to feel like you're going to die.
Yeah.
Moral of the story.
Have you ever cried of happiness? I know you've cried of sadness.
I have. Yes, I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Really? When?
I cried of happiness. Last time I cried of happiness was, I've had a few moments of like just pure happiness of after we filmed, a show or whatever by myself.
Really? And you cried?
Yeah.
Really?
Not like sobbing, but I've had a tear.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I had the last big one I had was Daffy made me a video for my 30th in South Africa. We're in South Africa the night we just started filming the show, the travel show, and it was the first night we arrived, and I had my 30th on a plane pretty much the whole time. And then we had like one beer, and I went back to the room, and then she sent me this video of all that you guys had made for me, saying like some words about me and stuff, and I was just in my room just sobbing.
True, that's nice.
I was so blown away because I don't cry that much. I was so blown away that I took a photo. So I found it the other day, just randomly on my camera. I've got a photo. I'm just like sobbing.
Wow,
it was so good.
Actually, I was thinking about that. Sarah did a similar thing for me, and I had teared up.
Yeah,
but at Burning Man, I was like proper sobbing of happiness.
Wait,
it's just the craziest. It was the craziest, like feeling of emotions that I've ever had. It's crazy.
So I forgot you went to Burning Man. What the hell? Wait, so
yeah, I'll paint the picture. Okay, I'll paint a picture for you. We'll go into it. So, like, for anyone that haven't heard of Burning Man, this was like one of the most.
I'm sure everyone's heard of Burning Man.
Yeah,
Falcon's a burner, everyone.
Yeah, I'm a burner.
Oh, look out.
So this has been on my bucket list since forever to go to Burning Man. So it's a big festival out in the desert in America, in the Nevada desert. Yeah, literally in the middle of nowhere, this big desert thing, and it's about 60,000 people go to have this festival, and it's not like any festival in the world. It's not like you pay money to go to a festival and it's all like, it's sorted out for you. They got drink stands and they got like music artists and stuff. It's like, no, the festival is literally run by the punters that go. So everyone goes to give something.
So there's no money.
So Burning Man there's no money, no currency.
How do you buy a drink?
You just got to bring it all yourself, or people just give it to you. So like,
and where do you do like 1 and 2?
So there's toilets. There's toilets.
Yeah.
Around the place, but
what about food?
You got to bring it yourself. Oh, and everyone usually goes in camps. So this has been a big thing on my bucket list for ages. And me and Sarah went. Sarah's friend ran a camp, Leon, a German guy. I hadn't met him yet. Absolute legend, but hadn't met him yet. And he ran a camp, and Sarah was like, I'm going to go do a camp. And I kind of in my head, I was like, I kind of always thought of going with my mates and whatever, like for the first time. Like it's always been bucket list. But I was like, screw it. Let's do it. So
run a camp, what does that mean?
So when someone you're
like a chief.
A lot of Burning Man is ran by these camps. So each camp offers something. It gives something. So like our camp was it was a spa. So like we'd for 2 days of the week, we would throw these spa parties where people could come and they can get like either so like facials or massage, and like we give them fruit smoothies and like, but also while we have a DJ going and
holy dooly
and like have a bit of a party, and then people had buffer guns and there's all like come to get a spa but also have fun.
So that's your way of giving in Burning Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so there's a saying at Burning Man that
I'm feeling culty vibes here.
No. It's actually one of the, I feel wanky saying like you can't, it's hard to explain, like you kind of got to go there to see it to believe it kind of thing. But it really is like that. But there's also this saying that you don't get the burn you want, you get the burn you need. So this is the saying that goes around. So I had this expectation of it's going to be this amazing, crazy, beautiful time. But while going, everything was going wrong. So we flew over there. I took a big bike from like Fat Boy, like a big electric bike. They helped me try and send a bike over there. So I was going for the airport with this massive e-bike.
You flew there with
a big bike.
What?
Anyway, our flights like got delayed a little bit. We're not going to make our connecting flight, and everyone's flying to Reno. So there's like they're actually $1,000 to fly like 2 hours. We're going to miss our flight. End up luckily running into someone.
LAX?
Yeah, the customs there, and they let us in. Thank to those guys. Thank you so much. Finally got in, and usually your bike gets chauffeured through, but for some reason on that day it wouldn't.
What?
So I don't know. They just said for some reasons oversized isn't going through today. Oh. So I had to wait there. Finally got my bike, literally got on the next connecting flight within a minute. Got to the airport. Bike doesn't turn up in Reno. There's big e-bike, so I'm no bike there. Go to get my pickup rental car, and I'm in the line literally for an hour. Get there, I only have a debit card, I don't have a credit card. So they wouldn't give me
oh no, I've had that.
I wouldn't have a car. So that was going wrong. The guy next to me's going off his head saying like, you lost my ashes, my mum's ashes.
What?
Like it was just literally everything was going wrong. I was on the phone to a car provider for literally an hour trying to cancel my car because she's like, I can't cancel it, but I'm not giving it to you.
What?
So she had that ring the provider. After an hour, they were transferring me through and it hangs up. Like that kind of, it was just, everything was going wrong.
That's a Volt combo.
Everything was going wrong. Like that day I was getting an Uber and I was putting my groceries in the back of the Uber, and then he started putting the electric door down on me. Like I was going, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to get like squashed. So I whip my head out and I whack my head that hard that it hurts to open my jaw. Like nearly get knocked out. And I was just, everything was going wrong. And then Sarah, like she goes to take a photo of me on her film camera she loves. And then she goes to take a photo, it breaks. Like it somehow just doesn't turn on, and she just starts bawling her eyes out. It was just like...
Surely at this point you go, the universe is telling me do not become a burner.
100%. And then it literally got the worst weather. It was raining, which it never does. It rained like 3 years ago for the first time in 30 years.
It was a desert.
Yeah,
it shouldn't rain that much.
And it started raining. Anyway, so everything was going wrong, and it took us 12 hours to drive in, like in this line.
12 hours?
Yeah.
So you line up to get into this festival for 12.
Yeah.
So everything,
and that's light. Apparently, some people were stuck in it for 24 hours.
Everything about it up until now sounds horrible.
And you have to literally take everything in. Like everything, every food, water, you have to take everything in with you. It's the biggest effort ever. Anyway, so we finally get into the festival. And yeah, the festival is like, it's humongous. It's 60,000 people. It's like the size of Sydney, it feels like. You have to ride everywhere on bikes. And we get into this, into the camp, and it's rain, like, and I didn't know anyone. So I'm very lucky where, you know, we have a big group of mates, and we kind of always do everything together. And I always feel comfortable because I'm always surrounded by my mates. But this is the first time where I feel like nearly embarrassed, but like I was like out of my comfort zone. Like I can be shy, you know?
Yeah.
And all these people, they're all friends and they don't really know me. So it's the first time I kind of felt a little bit out of my comfort zone and my depth, and they don't know me anything and whatever. But they were really nice, but it was really hard to connect with them because it kept raining. And literally when it rains out there, you're on desert. So
I
it's
saw
like
these
you're
videos.
stepping in mud. Like you're not meant to walk around. You're meant to get into your tent and just lock it down. And everything's getting wet. So you got to take everything out there.
Because I think those viral videos that were going around with Burning Man, that I'm sure everyone saw that, has seen that, that's listening. But was it that bad?
It was so
that
bad.
looked like torture.
So we got in there after the big storm where everything was getting blown away. Like the orgy tent, this massive orgy tent got blown away
damn it.
into the desert. Yeah,
No point being there.
Gar. You're landlocked and it's the worst. And when the desert turns into water, like it's just like the thickest mud that just gets over everything. Anyway, I couldn't really like make friends because we go in and out of our tent, and I had this like expectation of what it's been on my bucket list forever, and it just wasn't adding up. And I wanted to go like party and experience things, and I just couldn't because I was just like stuck in a tent, and I was like, "Fuck, this is like what meant to be the best experience of my life," but it's like becoming like literally kind of like hardest. Like I was kind of like I felt like alone sometimes, you know. I was with Sarah, but like, yeah, it's hard to really get into it.
Yeah.
But even though there was amazing and good people at our camp, it was just really hard to connect with them. And anyway, I kind of got to this point where it stopped raining and we kind of had a little bit of party. And I started having a bit of fun, but it still wasn't really like meeting what my expectations were. And it's kind of funny. The best sets, like people music play at like from 6 in the morning to 8 o'clock in the morning. That's the best time. So you might sleep from 11 o'clock at night till 3 a.m. and then you wake up and then you go out, you ride out into the desert on your e-bike. We had this day where we'd seen, Rufus, and it was amazing. It was fun. And then we went to this other party from like 8 to 10 and it was really fun. I was like, we were with some of the, because there's no phone reception as well. That's another thing. So if you lose someone, see you later. Like you're never going to see him again for the day unless you catch up with him at your camp or whatever.
What do you even do there? How do you just have meeting spots or you just like, oh, whatever?
No, you just go whatever.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so I was kind of like I kind of surrendered at that point. So I was like, and it's slowly starting to get a little bit better. And Sarah and I went back home and like we had a rest because we'd been up since 4. And then I was like, that party was really fun. Like I want to go back to it. And Sarah didn't want to. And I can be, like I said, shy and I don't really go to a bar by myself or go party by myself. Like I wish I had that in me. Like I wish I was one of those people that could just go to a bar and, you know, chat to people and stuff. But I do get a little bit like nervous or shy or whatever. And I was like, screw it, I'm going to go back out there. And so I was like, I need to experience. It was my last day actually. It was the last day of the festival. And I just kind of go back to the party. I'm kind of just buzzing around by myself and I bump into a Kiwi fella, and it's kind of rare to bump into Aussies and Kiwis. Like you do a little bit, but not that much. And he actually was a fan of like the podcast, and he was talking to us about the podcast. He's like, oh my god, like I actually it was weird. He's like, I had a dream that I was going to hang out with you one day, and then here we are. So we were hanging out, and he was such a legend and such a cool dude. And he kind of took me under his wing. We were just like hanging out, and then I was talking to him, and I was like, oh, like what brings you here? Is this your first burn? And he's like, yeah, and I was like, me too. He's like, well, what brought you here? And he goes, oh.
Your first burn.
That's what people say. That's what it's like. Yeah, that's what everyone asks.
It's a cult.
Yeah,
it's a full cult.
No, it's not. It's amazing. Anyway, and then he's like, oh, you know, it's never really been on my bucket list, but my friend, he got told he's terminally ill and it was on his bucket list. He has a year to live and he wanted to come and I've come with him. Oh. And I was like, oh my God, like that is incredible. And he was straight, but his mate was gay and he was staying in a gay camp. And so he was like, oh, it's been like a bit out my depth because, you know, like I'm the only straight guy in this gay camp and, you know, but he's like, I've just surrendered to it and I'm just had like the best time of my life. Like people do like
the gays party.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And they do like this, like a marathon, naked marathon. Like everyone does that at the start of it.
Sick.
It's such a beautiful, freeing, like everyone is so welcoming and
no judgment
whatsoever. Like, and it's literally, and when everyone's giving, I can't even explain the vibe. It's insane. And so then I got to meet his mate and all the crew he was staying with, and they were the best. And we got to party with them for a bit, and they were just like the nicest people. And And then I end up like, oh, I got to go get my girlfriend now. Like, I'll see you later. And once you kind of hug them, like I said goodbye to them, I'll probably never see them again because I'm not staying in their camp or whatever. And it's such a big place. And I remember just getting off and riding my bike back to my camp. And I was nearly crying then because I just was like, if I didn't, it kind of showed to me like when you do step out of your comfort zone, you do have the most amazing experience. Like that interaction was just so like special.
Yeah.
And so like it actually like moved me so much. And I was like, fuck, like that's what you do when you step out of your comfort zone and just surrender to things and just go with it. Like
you get rewarded.
Amazing things happen. Yeah, exactly. And so that happened. And I was like, oh my God, like this place is really special. I was actually starting to like get a vibe of what Burning Man is. Like I was like, this place is actually insane. And I was, because we're out more and everyone's just giving. Like, so you could be on the dance floor and be like, fuck, my eyes hurt. And the person will turn around and give you their sunnies.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the kind of,
it's like cool
how generous
it
is. And it is. It's all about giving. But we were meant to leave at 11 o'clock the next day. And because Sarah had to fly home to do some recording. And we were meant to at 11. We partied the whole night through. And you're kind of not really on your phone or whatever. It was 1 p.m. the next day. We went to leave like 2 hours ago. Hadn't even packed anything up.
Shut up.
So then we were kind of like, well, we might as well just stay. Just push your flight back. And there's just so many moments that happen where, like I said, like my eyes were hurting. Someone just handed me their sunnies. It felt like, if it might sound cringe or whatever, but like, it just felt so, I feel like a weirdo, crazy, but like, I just felt like finally like myself. Like it's crazy.
Nice.
Like
really?
And everyone's just so accepting. Like everyone's so accepting of you and everyone's so like carefree and judgment free. And I remember I get back after that day and that night and I got back to my tent and I was with Sarah and everyone in the camp that was running the camp was so nice. And I got into the tent and I just thought about it all and I just started literally bawling my eyes out.
Wow.
Like in like happy tears. I'm like, everyone's so nice to me. Like, I don't get it. Like everyone's just so nice. Everyone's so giving. Like, what the hell's going on? And literally uncontrollably bawling my eyes out.
Really?
Like, of just how nice everyone was and what an amazing experience. It's like nothing I've ever experienced where everyone just wants the best for you and everyone wants you to be yourself. And I don't know, it's just the craziest experience.
That's actually really nice.
Where Sarah's like, I couldn't even talk to Sarah. I was crying that much. It was the craziest experience of my life. It was so insane. And
that's beautiful. The takeaway is giving equals happiness.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
You know, that's
life is
just
about
in
giving.
life. Yeah.
Oh my God. And literally from that, I like came out with principles. I was like, I need to give a birthday present to everyone every year. Like, giving is, once you
have to cut some friends.
Yeah, too many. But when you give, you realize it's nearly more for you. When you give, like, the feeling that you get is insane.
And then you're like, oh, is that selfish? Because why do I feel so?
Nah.
But it's not.
Seeing someone
it's a
happy
win-win.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a win-win. It's
they
so
love
nice.
It.
That's really, I honestly think you might have sold me on becoming a burner.
Dude.
I might have to go next year, eh?
There's nothing like it in the real world. It literally feels like it's like a matrix of a world. It's crazy. Yeah.
Man, I need a break after that. You've kind of.
I nearly feel like crying.
I feel like
talking about it.
I feel like I went to Burning Man. That's really beautiful.
Wow.
Thanks for sharing.
What time was it again?
It's the DM's time.
Wow, that would have hurt some ears, eh?
Is that good or bad?
Nah, not good.
It's not.
No, I don't like.
Be honest with me.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
So I'm going to try be dead serious here.
Go.
It's the DM's time.
That was not bad. That was better. That was bearable.
Sarah's pissing herself.
That was bearable.
I feel like you're not being honest.
No, I'm being serious. That was actually that was pretty good.
Okay, if we keep doing this, I might get better.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, first one from Stevie. Also, that's so icky, like trying to sing when you can't. Oh
yeah, that is real icky.
Oh, I didn't feel good about that.
And I try and do it all the time, so I'm just a walking ick.
You do it a lot. Stevie, I have to know your thoughts on performative males. And if you've seen the account of hot dudes reading, I have not seen the account of hot dudes reading.
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
I can imagine it. I think we're all a bit performative at times.
Yeah.
But there's some certain reels going around lately. Some for the vault, I think, because I want to unload.
Yeah, there's no judgment here, but so there's a trend going around where people get their mates to film them from afar.
Just
like
having a convo with someone.
Yeah, but acting like they're not being filmed. But
mate.
they know they're being filmed and that's performative.
And they're faking a convo, but it's
and
like,
they're laughing and they're like pointing and it's just like, it's becoming a real trend on the internet right now.
It is. Like, good on them. Do whatever you got to do to go viral. But it's pretty crazy.
That's what feels performative.
Is it? I think it's the bit of ego you see in it that feels a bit off.
Yeah,
but it's also like
they're good-looking roosters.
And
they love it. They love it.
And mostly it's them talking to women and shit. Anyway, but no, I haven't seen the performative males. This is funny. Actually,
have you ever seen a performing male in the wild?
Oh, mate, I have. I saw a real bad one in Paris. I could tell this guy wasn't reading his book. He was sitting in one of those corner, the typical like a movie, sitting in the corner brasserie, whatever they called it, having his bloody Aperol, and this book he was reading was that funny.
Wasn't it M. Rada? Was it M. Rada's book or something?
Yeah, that's right. Anyway. He's just not even reading. He's just looking to see who is watching him read it. It's just fucking gold. And you can tell when someone's not genuinely reading a book. Like, he's looking everywhere but the book.
And they're that dressed up. Like they're so dressed up.
With a ciggy.
Yeah, reading his book.
But my mate from Germany, Nick, it's so funny. He said when he was single, the best thing he did was, and he's quite a good looking guy as well. He said Sudoku. He said every time we'd play Sudoku at a cafe, girls would come up to him and be interested in it.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
And
numbers?
How awkward is
numbers game?
How weird is that? Like,
yeah, what the hell?
It seems like a very odd way to pick someone up, but he said it worked every time.
Oh, I don't know how to play Sudoku, eh? I seen you actually bought a Sudoku book not too long ago, eh?
I love Sudoku, but that's not a plane.
Yeah, no.
Don't know if that's middle seat on a plane.
Yeah.
But hey,
you gotta do what you do.
If Daffy dumped me, then
Sudoku'd be out everywhere.
I'd get it back out.
All right, next one's Charlie. I haven't updated my Instagram since about 2013. Is that a green flag for girls, or is it creepy that my last photo I look 12 years old? I reckon it's a green flag.
It's a massive green flag. I think it's also, but if you're single, it's really hard to, if someone wants to go on a date with you, know what you kind of like. They can't do much research.
Instagram is like a resume these days.
Unfortunately it is.
It is.
But that's why she's probably really good at meeting people on the street. Or like in authentic interactions. Is that a guy or a girl? Sorry.
Yeah, it's a guy. But he hasn't met a girl. He's not gone on a date. He's like, is it weird? Is it a green flag for girls or is it creepy?
Okay.
I think it's a green flag, but then also, you don't have any backstory. They can't do any rapport on you.
Tag photos. Go into tag photos, have a browse. But I think it's a green flag.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it means they care about more than their image, which is great. That's a massive green flag.
Yeah, big green flag.
Yeah, pursue that one, Charlie. Steffi, how long is it socially acceptable to keep using your ex's Netflix forever?
Oh, dude. How is it? We're at a household.
That's funny.
Yeah, you just go, whoever's signed in, it's just the forever.
I remember an ex of mine getting really angry at me about 6 months after we had split up because I took her off my Spotify.
What?
I was like, yeah, how's the audacity?
Are you serious?
I'm paying for it. We're not even dating. I haven't spoke to you in months. I don't even know anything about you anymore. But you're getting angry at me for kicking you off my Spotify.
What?
Yeah, fully had a go at me.
They surely didn't have a leg to stand on.
Swear to God. And
I'm sick of you because would you share the same?
No. I was paid for it, and it's Jack Steele's Spotify. Like,
she'd use your Jack Steele one, or did she have her own that you?
No, she'd use Jack Steele.
Oh yeah, so she's putting songs into your life.
Yeah. So this is the thing. I've still to this day have my playlists are one she's made, and people see it when I'm in the car or whatever. They see my playlist being like she was very like deep. So she'd have like super gnarly, sad playlist that she'd label like tough times and shit. We just know something to laugh about.
There was some times.
But people think that they've got some shit going on. And I'm like, no. And then every time I say, no, trust me, it's hers. And they're like, yeah, sure it is, buddy.
Yeah. On the random, when you're on a road trip and the random song just cues it up.
Yeah. But no, I think, how long is it socially acceptable to keep using your ex's Netflix?
Until you get kicked off.
Like, fuck it.
Milk it.
It's a little cheat code. Save some money. Okay. You want my inspo, don't you? Been asking for it all week.
We'd love it.
Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now.
Okay. Wait. Okay. So sometimes it takes a little bit of.
Yeah.
My brain can't fully grasp it. So one more time.
Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now.
Ooh.
You know what that means?
True.
So good. It means long-term opposed to short-term fixes.
Yep.
Short-term satisfaction, getting that dopamine hit on the fucking scroll. Not going to work, buddy.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's true.
What you want most, sacrifice, take some time, dive in, compromise.
You do the hard work now to not have to do it later.
Do the hard yards to walk easy later.
So true. And it's so very hard to do. It's a very true thing, but it's hard to actually.
Yeah.
I have really bad discipline.
Yeah, same. And it's not good, eh? Pisses me off. Everything just comes too easy these days. That's the problem. Like life is
Uber
too.
Eats.
Oh, mate, Uber Eats is good. But honestly, you could be anywhere doing anything and get anything.
I know.
Like that. And it's like that teaches you nothing.
And I know we don't have any hardship. We're just we're becoming weak.
We're cowards.
We're becoming weak.
Yeah.
We're cut from silk.
But that's a good quote, I thought.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys, have a great week.
And, if you like the podcast, like, share, subscribe, whatever you got to do.
And tell us your stories on the link in our bio because we really love it. Us reacting to stories, personally, is my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, same. I love it.
There's no shame on us.
Yeah.
And we get to just sit back and laugh. And, go watch our YouTube if you want.
God bless.
God bless you all.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Why do I say
You
that?
always say
It's
that.
weird.
Anyway,
I'm not actually religious, but that doesn't even matter. Goodbye.